actress revealed that she and longtime partner Ryan Gosling had an unspoken understanding that Eva would prioritize raising their 2 daughters while he continued starring in projects.
It was almost just like a non-verbal agreement that it was like, okay, he's gonna work and I'm gonna work. I'm just gonna work here.
Eva shared about how she went from acting to being a full-time mom and clarified that she simply updated her job duties.
It was like a no-brainer. I'm so lucky. And I was like, if I can have this time with my children, and I still worked, I just didn't act because acting takes you on locations.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trevi Trev, and I'm back with another video. I wanted to make this video responding to that clip because honestly, she's 100% right. And if you guys don't know who Eva Mendes is, you know, she was very popular in the early 2000s, and she's a very beautiful woman. You know, she was in great movies like Hitch. I think this movie's all right. She was in Ghost Rider, and she was in a lot of, she was in Training Day. Like, she's in a lot of good movies. So if you guys are younger and you haven't seen her act before, she was in those movies. But I wanted to respond to her clip or whatever because she's 100% right, bro. And it takes a special type of good woman to say, you know what? Especially when they're at the top of their craft. You know what? I'm going to give up all of that to prioritize my family and to support my husband, because a lot of women aren't built like that, especially in today's world where you see all these boss chicks and all these crazy women that do all this nonsense who think they're empowering themselves, but they're really just making an ass of themselves. It's refreshing to see someone talk about this and someone who's humble to give up millions of dollars just to support their kids, because honestly, as a man, those are the type of women we want. We want women who will get on our plan, who can work with us, who are supportive, and who are strong in a different type of way. Because you don't need to be strong and tough like me, like masculine, but you know, you can support in different ways. You could be a supportive mother. You could be a supportive person that I can, you know, not necessarily tell my emotions to, but someone that I can use as like a second helping hand. And you could just be strong in different ways. So it's good to hear her talk about that and be so open and honest about it, because it's hard out here, bro. It's hard out here. And as I get older, I'm 26. Look, I'm dressed like a 30-year-old dad already. But as I get older, I start to notice you need women like that. Those are the women you should marry, because when you get to my age, you start to see the gap between you and your peers. You start to see who's still in the clubs doing nonsense, you know, doing things for men. You're starting to see your friends, they're either successful or bums, and you're starting to see a huge gap. So when you pick your wife, you want to kind of find someone who's a balance that can balance you out, because, you know, you don't want to be with the wrong person, end up broke and wasting your 20s when you could have been building with someone. So when I see that, it's refreshing, bro. It's refreshing because she's talking about something real, and she's like a Hollywood A-list actor talking about this and being real and giving you good advice. This is who women should listen to. Not Cardi B, not Meg Thee Stallion, not any of these ratchets who are in the club and they're like trying to be these boss babes, but you know, they're alone and like 30 years old with cats and stuff like that. Because you gotta like, if you're a woman or if you're my future kids, you know, you gotta find someone who works for you and who makes your life better. And I'm gonna tell you right now, being in the clubs and doing all this other stuff is unfulfilling. Like, your purpose is fulfilling. The person you're with, what you want to build, that's more fulfilling than any club. Because, bro, sometimes I see like people that I used to associate with, and I'm glad I don't associate with them anymore, because they're still doing things that we did at like 21 or whatever, and they haven't improved and evolved. Meanwhile, I've improved and I've evolved. So, you know, your boy's getting money, you know, I'm dressing better, I'm talking better, and I'm just doing a lot of things differently. And hopefully, you know, I'll find a woman that I can get with and I can start a family, and then we can just do that. But when you see people like Eva Mendes talk about this, especially women, it's very refreshing. It's really empowering. And it's just great to see. And I know like a lot of people on Twitter, they got mad because she's like, oh, look what she did to her face. Look what she did. What's she talking about? This and that. You got to remember, this woman is 50 years old. She looks perfectly fine for a 50-year-old. Y'all are just delusional. We all get old. And, you know, she doesn't look old either. And honestly, I would have pegged her for 30 years old. But, you know, she's talking about real stuff. And, you know, as usual, the point flew over their heads. But I say this to say this, you know, don't be distracted. Man or woman, you can learn from her clip and what she's saying, because she's saying some real stuff. And, you know, prioritize your kids, prioritize what's important, do what's in the greater good of your family. And I just wanted to talk about that because it's real. It's real. And that's what I look for in a partner and a woman as well. But, you know, maybe you have a different preference. Maybe you're looking for different things. But what she said was factual nonetheless. But I just wanted to speak on this video and that clip, and I just wanted to talk about it because it is a great conversation to have. But anyway, Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. You know, your boy is heading to work. You know, I'm dressed like a 30-year-old dad, but, you know, that's intentional. I'm getting to my 30s, so, you know, more mature look, more responsibility, and just going at it. But, you know, y'all have a great day, and y'all stay blessed.